Hey Jazz, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, go over there. Don't start messing with me. He knows that's why he's over here. Yeah, that's exactly why he's over here. He knows I'm doing something. PJ, go sit over there. Well, get your tablet. Put it on charger. You were nowhere near me until you saw me talking to the computer. Sorry, I'm trying to invite, or not invite, post everywhere that I'm on live to see who wants to come and join. Sorry if you can hear like music or in the background. My kids are watching a movie and I'm like right in front of the TV. Well, since I DNF'd Love and Other Disasters, I all I really have to read for the month is My Rose Garden Volume 2, which is a manga, or um House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. So I think I'm gonna read House of Sky and Breath since that's what I have with me right now. Is on my Kindle at the moment. Even though I'm not trying to finish this book this month, I at least want to try and be like maybe like 50% of the way before July starts. So I'm almost there. I'm still enjoying it. What are you going to be reading if you're reading at all? That was gross. I'm sorry, I'm messing with stuff over here. I'm trying to okay, so that's the other big one you're reading. I thought you were talking about whenever I saw your message in the messenger app, I thought you were talking about the Sarah J Maas one. Oh, dang. I can't believe you're reading another big book. Are you enjoying it though? I don't think I've heard of that one. Let me see. The Ruined King. Oops, what is it? The Ruined King. Is it by Lynn? Or I mean, not Lynn. By Jen Lyons? Lyons? This one? It looks like it's a series, so that's probably why you're getting a lot of info dumping on the first book. And especially if you say they're chunkers, like 560 is a lot, but it's at least it's not as big as in 800 pages. Sounds like a good idea. I've actually uh, been really enjoying House of Sky and Breath, and I wish I could sit down with the physical book and annotate, but I think I would lose track if I did that because how big it is. So having it on ebook form is easier for me. Hey Rocket, how are you? What are you reading this evening? Yeah, I'm on like chapter 33, which wasn't, it's not, I don't think I was too further from that whenever I had told you, or the last update I told you about it. That is the book. Break my wrist. Um, I think I was like, what, on chapter 27 when I told you that I was reading it again. So, yeah, chapter 32 was a very chaotic chapter. Like, so much happened. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm like waiting for all the stuff to fall into place. Ooh, I don't think I've ever heard of that one either. Let me see. Let me look at it. I'm currently looking up books that y'all mentioned. So it is Eternal Bliss of Darkness. You said you were on. This is the one that I pulled up, but I think it's the second book. I don't think it's the first one. Paranormal Romance. I'm all for that. This is the one that popped up. Is that the right one? Sorry. I think the last paranormal romance I read was what was it? It was a vampire book too. My aunt actually recommended it to me. Oh, what was it? Let me see. It was I struggled to finish that one so bad. And not to mention it's like a 16 book series. So yeah, I don't think I don't think I'll read the next book after reading the first one because it took me at least Dark Lovers by J.R. Ward. That's the one that she recommended to me, and I had really high hopes for it because she got me when she said that it had a bunch of smut in it, and we all love smut here. It definitely did have a lot of smut, but the storyline itself was so all over the place. I don't even remember what what the big picture was in that book at all. First book in the series, that's Halfway to the Grave. That one is kind of the same characters from the series. Yeah, Jazz. Like the smell was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty hot and steamy. It was like it was good, but as far as like the storyline itself, I don't even remember. Like I said, what was the big picture, and that's because it's supposed to be 16 books in the series. I'm already lost at book one, so there's no need for me to continue the series because I don't know what's going on. I guess we can start at 7:25. I don't think anybody else is gonna hop on anytime soon, so we can start at 7:25. And we can do like a 30-minute if y'all want to, or 25 minutes. Just let me know what works for you. Mhm. Is Mama on the way? Yeah, she just left Wichita Falls. All within my business. Oh, it's probably because they put water in it. 30 minutes it is. Oh, I almost just choked on my own spit. Oh my gosh. One of these days, I'm gonna play around with StreamYard so that way I can learn how to do the timers on here. So that way I don't like scare y'all with my phone timers. But for right now, guys, I'm gonna set a timer on my phone for 30 minutes, but we won't start till 7:25. Um, so if you want to put like your own timer on, and I'll just hit mute and we can all just stop once our timers go off. But yes, that's my only option at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for a little while because I have nothing else to do. I'm actually currently waiting for my mom to get into town so I can go pick her up. Yeah, you can. There's a way that you can, like, you did it whenever the last time you did a live where it's like a picture in a picture type of thing. You literally did it the last time when you had your little fireplace thing in the background. You could see all that, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out one day. Oh, okay. See, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that because I'm not the best when it comes to like technology. I just learn what I need to know at the moment. That's it. Rocket, if you're interested in knowing what I'm reading this evening, I'll be reading House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. So, okay, so it's 7:25. I'm gonna go ahead and start my 30-minute timer, and I will be back whenever the timer goes off. All right. How did everyone do? I didn't want to scare you guys with the alarm going off, so I got through one chapter on the ebook. I don't know exactly. I should have looked at the pages, like where I started. But let me see. So I wouldn't know like how many pages were in that chapter. Um. So let's see. Okay, so I'm currently on page 366. So yeah, I don't know what page number I started on, but it was like 40 something, 50 something. I don't know. 340 something. I think 348. Let's see. I mean, I can literally just scroll back up. That one felt like a longer chapter. All these chapters so long in this book. Alright, so starting chapter 43. Oh, 358. And that's the ending of it. I was on 366, right? Yeah, yeah. That's fine. I'm sick. You had 19 pages and you're trying to find a cute pattern. Fabric. Oh my, is it for the book sleeves you're making? Because the ones that you've made so far are so pretty. I would love to continue on making book sleeves, but all the ones that I have that I made by hand and it took forever. So if I could get my hands on like a really good sewing machine, then for sure I would make book sleeves for fun because they are a lot of fun to make. Ooh. Are you thinking about like opening up an Etsy shop? Because if you do, I would definitely buy something. Oh, and I think I read 8 pages. I think that's what the calculations were, which is fine because 8 pages is still pretty good. Yeah, my sister-in-law has like a really good sewing machine, so she's not a sewer. She only got it when COVID first started and everybody was like buying fabric to make their own masks. That was the only reason why she ever purchased a sewing machine. So yeah, I can ask her to let me like borrow it sometime because I have all the stuff to make um book sleeves. I just don't do it because, like I said, all the time I've done it by hand, and that takes at least a whole day because the sewing process, or at least how I've made them. The sewing process is it's a lot. I'm self-taught, uh, so I barely know how to use a sewing machine. My mother-in-law actually has one that she has here, but there's like something wrong with um the needle part of it. They break easily, so I don't know um if it's just not set up right or what. But every time I try to use it, I break the needles. Oh, okay, okay. You're definitely gonna have to let us know your page so that way I can go and see what you got. Maybe you can make a Halloween one for me or a Stranger Thing one. Jazz, are you telling me to teach you? Because I'm not the best sewer. I literally, the only reason why I know how to sew what I know already is because I took a home ec class in seventh grade and they taught us how to do like basic stitching, and that's the only reason I know how to do that type of sewing, even though I know it's probably not the correct way, but so far my stuff has held up pretty nicely, so I can't complain. I've made what, two pillows, and they're still pretty good. And then I've made like I think three book sleeves, and there's the stitching is pretty good on them still, even though like it's not perfect. So for sure we do. That's our vibe for real. I'm literally so excited for tomorrow because of Stranger Things. I'm like trying to figure out the best and most affordable way to like make it really fun for us. So this whole household is Stranger Things. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Do what you have to do. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I was actually thinking about because we have some cardboard like boxes in our garage, and I was thinking about using one to like make a Demogorgon or something. But I don't know if I have black and red and white paint. I mean, I can always go to the Dollar Tree, and we have balloons, so that's a Stranger Things, and it has Demogorgon and the alphabet with lights. So well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it comfortable here in the living room so we can all sit here and watch it together. Because I have a sectional, but like the way my sectional is positioned, somebody's neck's gonna be hurting. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I want to because it's just there. The cardboard box is just there. So if I can make like a big one just to hang up, just for the experience, then I think I'm gonna try and do it. So we'll see. I say that now, but then I don't know. Maybe I will since I probably will be staying up late. But I would have to go to the store to go get paint because the paints that I had, I gave them or I left them at my friend's house. Sonia's, I left them at Sonia's house when we did paintings for Mother's Day, and I just left them there. 'Cause I'm like, if we ever decide to paint again, like our paints will be here. But I don't know. I'll look at my stash of crafting and see if I have any paints. No, I have water paints, but for what I'm wanting to do, like how big I want it, I don't have enough of the water paint. Yeah, we have a little bit of like decorations from when my daughter wanted to do a Stranger Things theme party. This was like, I think after they started opening things up after COVID. So Like nobody was no longer on lockdown, but they still wanted people to like keep away. So yeah, she wanted to do a Stranger Things party, and I had planned everything. We ordered the stuff, and I was gonna make an upside down prop area here in the where our kitchen is. It's like very open, but above it is like an archway kind of thing. And I was gonna make like an upside down with black streamer coming down, so that way when you walk into the kitchen, it's like walking into the upside down. And then I was gonna do it like in the front door, so when people came in, it was gonna look like you're walking in upside down. But it never happened because people got sick with COVID, so yeah, they ruined the party planning. Yes, for sure. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what your ideas were. Yes, I was gonna go all out for her because that's what she really wanted. And she even wanted people to dress up like in 80s theme. Because obviously like her favorite character at the time was 11, and she literally wanted to like have the whole 11 outfit. The one that's like I think it's like a black jumper or like romper, and it has like those colorful zigzaggy looking things. I don't even know what they are. Girl, I'm just gonna do it for me. I'm gonna have a 30-year old Stranger Things birthday party with 80s vibe. Yeah, we still have the decorations though, like so I'm gonna use what we have from there too, because we have like little some of the characters, but they're like I don't even they're like Ghibli where's the invite for sure. You can come over. I think that's what they are, Ghibli, but they're strangers and characters. So the only ones they don't have like Max in there, and then that's pretty much. But they have all the other characters. Yeah, I think that's. I'm pretty sure that's where we got her other decorations from, was through Amazon. So I'm pretty sure we could find a bunch of good stuff off Amazon, especially from like people like with their little small businesses. I'm pretty sure they make a bunch of party stuff like that. And then we know like balloon people who would do like big balloon arches and all that. So it's just kind of hard to do any kind of birthday parties out here because we don't really have a lot of family and friends out here. So if we did any party planning, it would be for us to go back home to do any parties because that's where all our family is at. Ooh. Low key, whenever I do go back home, there's this cake person that my sister goes to. She's been getting cakes from her, I think, since my niece was like a year old, and she makes, I swear, she makes the best cakes ever. I'm not like a big cake fan at all, like so I don't really like buying like store-bought cake. If I do eat any kind of cake, it's definitely gonna be like homemade cake. I don't know what she puts in her it's not even like okay, it's the cake itself, but it's also like the frosting that she uses. It's so light and it's not sweet at all. And it's like I'm low key thinking that next time or like whenever I do make a trip out there, before I go out there, I want to order like a little small birthday cake for myself, and I'll see if she could do like a little stranger theme for it. And her cakes are not that bad in price either. They're like perfect pricing, perfect everything. It's really good. Yeah, I feel like store bought cakes is too sweet sometimes. Yeah. Mm, yeah, I don't know what she does with her icing, but my mother-in-law actually ordered one for my niece, our other niece. Um, I think it was last year. Was it last year that we went to Journey's birthday party? Her shark, baby shark, Ravi. Last year was Journey's baby shark party. No, I was just trying to remember. Oh, oh well, my mother-in-law had ordered one from the person I'm talking about, and man, that cake, I think it was like a three tier two. So it was like pretty decent cake because we knew that there was going to be quite a bit of people there and it was gone. Like that's the first time I've ever seen cake go that quick. She even had to save some for my husband's uncle or like her brother. And I was looking for it because I wanted some more cake because I didn't want to like get a lot. When they first started cutting it, I wanted to give everybody opportunity to get some. So like later on in the nighttime, I was like looking for it, and she was like, "Well, I saved some for Uncle John. So if you want to get like a little piece." I ended up getting like half of the piece that she saved for him. It was like half of the bottom tier, and I ended up getting like half of that. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, who ate all the cake?" Or like, and I think it was my oldest, and I was like, "You better not tell your grandma anything." So it was that good. It was really good. Like I said, yeah, like I feel like anytime we've ordered cakes, even through like other little cake businesses around there, they use like the fondant, and I'm not a big fan of the fondant. It's too freaking sweet. Like I do not vibe with it. I get that it's cute because you can do cute things with the fondant, but this person um that made the cake that we go to now, like they use I want to say whipped because it's not even buttercream because buttercream is the texture is thick too, so it has to be like whipped because it's very light. And I want to say maybe they make it homemade because it's not sweet at all, but they can literally get creative with it as if they used fondant for the cakes that they've made. So like for my niece, my other niece, my sister's baby, she made a Curious George theme for her first birthday, and then it was so cute. She even does like little cookies too. I'm not a big fan of the cookies because it has like the frosting for those. It's like they like get hard, and then I guess because of the design of the whatever she painted on them, it's like that type of frosting that gets hard, but like it's coated. I don't know how to explain it, but I wasn't really a fan of the cookies, but the cake. The first time I had the cake, I was like, oh my gosh, like who the fuck made this cake? It's really good. Um, so yeah, and then this year for my niece, she did Encanto. So I was like, I'm so sad. Like, can you mail me some of the cake because that looks really good. And I think at 15 we can do another, or we're still talking. How about um, sorry, 15? Oh my gosh. How about 20? We'll start another sprint, and we can either do another 30, or we can do 25, or we can do 35. I don't know. We'll start at 20. We'll start on an even number. I can't believe we literally just spent time talking about cake, but It is what it is. Oh yeah, now that like whenever we do get cakes out here, we just get nothing but cakes. Those are like our go-to. I don't know if you've ever tried that, Jazz. That's fine. I know this is bedtime for most of y'all's children. I wish my kids went to bed already, but it's summer. Yeah, she's already on her way. She won't be here till later on. Nothing bundt cakes. They're like little bunties. I don't know if you've ever seen a bundt cake. They're usually like a dry cake. Like normally when you think of bundt cakes, you think of like a dry cake. That's at least that's how it has been for me. But oh yeah, nothing bundt cake. Those are our go-to. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Those are our go-to cakes at the moment because they're really good. But other than that, like I won't order any cakes from any bakeries out here. I'll just wait till I go back home to get me a cake from that cake person out there. Yeah, but these ones are not dry. They just whenever I would hear bundt, I would think of like a dry cake because normally they are dry. But these are really good. They have a cream cheese filling, so that's what makes it really good. There's something about cream cheese frosting that I am obsessed with. Hmm. Yes, a bundt cake. Yeah, they're really good. The last time we had one was for my birthday. Me and David went and got our each little bunty. And I typically get either lemon or the funfetti. But they have like their carrot cake one is really good. Um, same. I love cream cheese. Um, I don't like chocolate at all. Chocolate cakes are not for me, but they have chocolate there. They have like this chocolate chip cookie one too, but I'm not a fan. I'll only get like the lemon vanilla or the funfetti, and then occasionally like I'll get the carrot cake one because carrot cake and the cream cheese together is like chef's kiss. But I have to crave carrot cake to really eat it, even though it's delicious. Yeah, I'm really picky when it comes to carrot cake. I feel like sometimes it's too dry, or like there's just something missing. So with that, if you have nothing bundt cake in your area, definitely should try it. They have like their little 12 or like their dozen bunties. They're like little cupcakes about the size. And they're like $20 for a dozen, which kind of sounds like a lot, but it's worth it. And then if you get like your one that's a little bit bigger, that's like this big, I think those are like almost $3 each. Because I think we paid, oh, I don't even know actually. I think we paid $9 for, or no, I can't even remember, but I know they're not too bad in pricing. I'm sad. I'm so sad. If I could mail some to you, I so would, but it would probably be like moldy and gross. Oh, it's already 8:20, so we're gonna do, did we decide on what we were gonna do? We were gonna do like a 30 minute. We'll do 30 minutes, so that way gives y'all time to like do what you have to do. So I'll start the clock and we'll be back in 30 minutes. Hi, how are you? Sorry guys, I'm going to stop the timer now, even though we have like 4 minutes. Um, but my mom just texted me. She's in Fort Worth already, so I have to drive to Dallas to go get her. So I gotta be there before she gets there, so she's not waiting too long. But yeah, I would like to stay on longer, but since my mom is almost here, I have to go pick her up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live sprint here. So I'm sorry if you just barely hopped on. I wanted to get some reading done. Maybe I will plan on doing live reading sprints once a week because I actually really enjoy it. I feel like I get some reading done and I get to talk to you guys. So it's always nice, even though we randomly talk about all kinds of crazy shit like cake and Stranger Things and random stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching or hanging out with me and chatting with me. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and I'll plan another reading sprint soon. Bye.